It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Alright, good morning Inform Beauty, it's your girl EuniyceMari here. And so today we are going to be talking about how to make root oil. So how to take roots and extract the goodness of it that makes an oil, or extract the goodness of it into an oil. As I've said before, you guys know I am an oil fanatic. I prefer my body care and things of that sort in oil form. I love oils. They're easy, they're on the go, and they have multi-purposes. And this is just how I use roots, but I will go into other ways that you can also use them that give you more options on how you can, you know, use them in your skincare regimen. All right, so let's go ahead and let's jump into this. Now, if you're not subscribed, take a moment, hit that subscribe button, join the Informed Beauties, okay? Join the Informed Beauty gang, family, however you want to put it. We are almost at 10K subscribers, so let's get there. All right, let's get there. So let's go ahead and let's jump into this. Now let's talk about what roots are. Now I feel like it's kind of self-explanatory, but anybody out there who may be like, roots, what are you talking about? I am talking about roots, okay? Roots of plants. So I have a little bit of some Angelica Root here. I have some Dandelion Root, and I have some Valerian here. Like, that's like a solid root. So I do have quite a few roots. Yeah, I don't have any other roots. I think these are all my roots that I have currently, but I do want to get more roots into my regimen, into my collection. Now I do want to say that I use roots for more spiritual purposes, and we'll go into that in a little bit more in a little bit. Okay, so first of all, let's start off with what you need to make root oil. So of course you want a root. So let's just say dandelion. Okay, we have dandelion root here. Let's say you take dandelion. So you'll take dandelion root, you will pick a carrier oil. It can be grapeseed oil, it can be almond oil, it can be jojoba oil. You just want oil that you can put it into, all right? And then a jar. So you want to get a jar. I actually have some Angelica Root in here, but you want to get a jar to place all the contents in, okay? So once you have everything that you need, you can also add other herbs into this. You don't have to just do roots. You can add in, you know, other roots. You can add in other herbs like lavender, things of that sort. Just do your research on your roots to know, and your herbs to know exactly what you're putting together. But you can definitely mix other herbs, roots, essential oils in here to also make it more to your liking or for what you're using it for. So once you have all your ingredients ready to go, how you are going to make it is that you are going to take your roots, okay? We're just going to do a little demo, okay? So you're going to take your roots. Now, roots are exactly what they are. They are roots, okay? They are solid. See if you can see these. They are solid. A lot of times I like my roots to be more kind of finer, more chopped up. You see the Valerian root here is a little bit more whole. That one is fine, but I feel like it's a little bit harder to work with, especially if you want to do it for more spiritual practices, if you wanted to maybe apply it to candles or things like that. So what you would take is you would take a root and you would put it into your jar of choice. Let's just say this is the bottle, okay? You put it into the bottle. All right, you want to apply your herbs or your roots first into a bottle. Then you're going to pour in your oil of choice. This is, I believe, coconut oil. And there's a reason behind why I use coconut oil. I guess I'll tell you guys. Coconut oil is a protection oil. It's great for protection, and Angelica Root is great for protection. So I use coconut oil along with Angelica Root. But you can use grapeseed oil. You can use any other type of oil as well. So you're going to place your oil in there, and you're going to let this bad boy sit in a cool, dark place. Now, I let mine sit in a cool, dark place for about a week to 2 weeks. The longer it sits, the more extractions you get from the root, and the more potent it becomes. And this is not my first jar of making Angelica root oil or root oil. I have made one previously, and the longer it sat, the more potent it became, and you can actually smell the Angelica root in there as well. So the longer that bad boy sits, the better. Now I do want to touch on some skincare benefits of roots really quickly. I did touch on that you can use them for spiritual practices, of course, but because we're more so of a beauty channel, and I do feel that, you know, when it comes to roots, they do have some great properties when it comes to skincare as well. So for example, you have a dandelion root that we just talked about. Dandelion root is great for reducing inflammation, and it helps with collagen production. Angelica root here, it brightens skin and it evens out your skin tone. Okay, so even if you were to take a little bit of some Angelica root oil and apply it to your skin, please make sure you patch test before you do it though, to make sure that you don't have a bad reaction to it. But you can always take this and apply it to skin. I also like to use oils to anoint myself, so this can be a great protection oil if you use it for spiritual practices. Definitely anoint yourself with it and you're good to go. So how to use your oils. So spiritual, we talked about it. You guys, I have on so much lotion, like my arm is like slipping, or body butter, my arm is like slipping off the table. I didn't notice I put so much on. But anyways, for spiritual practices, of course, you can take this and you can anoint yourself and make it a protection oil. You could take a little bit of this, apply it to your skin, apply it to your face, because it's good for brightening or evening out the skin. You can take this and you can apply it to your washes, you can apply it to your baths, you can do so much with an oil. You can apply it to your scalp, you can use it in so many different ways. It's very universal. So that's how you would use it. And you guys, that's pretty much a wrap when it comes to how you can make a root oil. I think, oh, also I forgot, also you can use it for teas. So you can also boil the root and make a tea out of it, and also you can make something called tinctures or tinctures, where you use more alcohol. I believe you soak it in alcohol and you can get more of the root benefits that way. A lot of people don't really know how to work with roots, and I think roots can be a little confusing for most people. But the way that I like to use it, I like to extract it through oil, and it takes a little bit longer, I feel, with oil versus like boiling it or maybe even making a tincture out of it. But I like the oil method, and I can use it in so many different ways. I can use it for my skin, I can use it to anoint myself, I can use it for like whatever. All right, so with that being said, you guys, I will leave all links down below for everything that I talked about. Hopefully this video was helpful, and you can also start to utilize roots in your skincare regimen or your spiritual practices. Just once you learn how to work with roots, is a little bit, it gets easier as it goes. And I have been working with roots for not too long. I dabbled in roots, what was it, like 6 months ago or so, maybe a little bit further than that. And I just started to put in oil and just sit and just started to play around with it and figured out how I like to use them in my regimen. But yeah, you guys, with that being said, thank you so much for watching. This is your girl EuniyceMari. Make sure to rate, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I will see you guys in a later video.